In this video, we're looking at column subtraction with two-digit numbers, but with regrouping. So let's get straight into the first question. Question 1 is 34 subtract 16. And as with our normal column subtraction, we would start with the units column. But we have a slight problem. We've got 4 units, but we need to subtract 6 units from it, which we can't do without looking at negative numbers, and that kind of messes up the way that this method works. So how can we get around that? Well, the way to get around that is by doing regrouping or exchanging. And what we're going to do is take one of these 10s here and turn it into 10 units. So now we've actually got 14 units, and now we can take away 6 from that. So to show you what that looks like over here, we had our 3 10s, we took one of them, so now we've only got 2 10s. So I'm putting this 2 directly above. We did have 3 10s, now we only have 2. And the 10 that we've taken, we've split it up, we've turned it into, we've exchanged it into 10 units. So now we have 14 units. And this 1 is at the side to show it's 14 units. It's not above here, which would maybe look like it was an extra 1 unit. It's not, it's 14 units. So now that we've done this, we can now do our subtraction. So we can do 14 units, take away 6. So I can take away my 4 and 2 more. That leaves me with 8. So I can do that now. And now we have 2 10s, take away 1 10, which will be 1 10. Here's my 2 10s, take away 1 10, gives me 1 10 left, and my answer is 18. On to question number 2. Here we have 41 take away 27. I have my 41 here. And again, we have an issue with 1 take away 7 when we start in the units column. So in order to get round that, I'm going to take a 10 from here. So now there's only 3 10s, and turn that into 10 units, giving me 11 units. And looking at the blocks, we have this 1 10 here. We're going to turn that into 10 units, meaning that we now have 11 units. Now we can do our subtraction. We can do 11 subtract 7, which gives us 4. And then 3 subtract 2 with the 10s, which gives us 1, 14. And with the blocks, we've got 11 take away 7, so giving us 4 units, and then 3 10s take away 2 10s, leaves us with 1 10, and our answer is 14. Question number 3. Again, we have, starting with the, well, we have 73. Question number 3, we have 73, 7 10s and 3 units, take away 57. Again, if we look at the units column, we start with 3 take away 7, which we can't do. So we can do, but it's negative numbers, and that's not going to help us use this method to come up with an answer. So we're going to go to the 10s column. We're going to take one of those 10s, and we're going to turn it into 10 units. There we go. I'm just going to move it across slightly just to separate it. So now we have 13 units. So on our calculation, we had 7 10s, we've now only got 6 10s, because we've taken one and we've turned it into 10 units, meaning we now have 13 units, and you can see that here. 13 take away 7 gives us 6. Here we go, 13 take away 7 leaves us with 6. And then 6 10s take away 5 10s gives us 1 10. 6 take away 5 is 1. And you can see our answer is 16. And the last one we're going to go through in more detail is going to be question 4. Here we have 68, so I have my 60 and my 2, 4, 6. I need 2 more here. 68. And I'm going to subtract 49 from this. Right, so we've got the same issue, which is 8 take away 9, we can't do. And so I'm going to be looking to take one of these 10s to exchange one of them. Let's use this one here. Exchange this, turn it into units. So I've turned that into 10 units. Obviously 110 is the same as 10 units. I now have 18 units. So I've taken away one of these 10s, so I now have 5 10s. I've turned it into 10 units, so I now have 18 units. Now I can do 18 subtract 9, which is 9. So 18 subtract 2, 4, 6, 8. One more, it is 9, leaves us with 9. And then I have 5 10s, or 5, take away 4, or 4 10s, leaves us 1, or 1 10. Giving us our answer of 19. Right, so now it's your turn. Here are 4 more column subtraction questions that involve regrouping or exchanging. Have a go at these and we'll go through the answers next. Right, let's see how well you've done. The first one, we'll go through these fairly quickly, is we've got 37 take away 18. So we can't do 7 take away 8, so we need to take a 10. We have 2 10s. So now we have 17 take away 8, which is 9. 2 take away 1 is 1. Question number 2, we have 6 take away 9, which we can't do. So we take a 10 from here. We've got 4 10s left. That becomes 16 units. 16 take away 9 is 7. And 4 take away 2 is 2. 27. Question number 3, 1 take away 3 we can't do. So we take a 10 from here. Now we've got 4 10s left there. This becomes 11 units now. 11 take away 3 is 8. 4 take away 2 is 2. The answer is 28. And for question number 4, we have 4 take away 5, which we can't do. So we're going to take a 10 from here, leaving us with 6 10s. And that 10 turns into 10 units, giving us 14 units here. 14 take away 5 is 9. And 6 take away 3 is 3. Our answer is 39. And finally, here's a challenge if you're happy with all of that. Can you create your own column subtraction with the answer of 41? And it has to use regrouping. Ideally with 2-digit numbers as well, as that's what we've been practicing. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more column subtraction videos, you could check out our missing numbers videos or the 3-digit and 4-digit column subtraction videos as well.